Hey guys, so it's the end of another month and time to tell you about all the things I've been loving this month. Pretty short and sweet version this month, but I've got some good ones. The first one, I feel like I'm so behind on this product, but it is amazing. It's the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. So many people told me to try this, and I bought the illuminating version like 3 years ago, didn't like it. Finally bought this miniature version of the full size when I was in the States a couple of months ago, and it's so good. It's so misleading though, because it's not a CC cream. It is like really good coverage foundation, but it's just really moisturizing. You will need to powder it because it otherwise will leave you looking like a shiny disco ball, because it is very, very glowy. But it's so good. It has SPF 50 in it, and yeah, just really good. And I bought this little one, I think it was like $12 in the like Isle of Doom in Sephora, where you basically spend all your money buying miniatures. Well, I do anyway. And like, it's lasted ages. I've used it loads of times, and it's, yeah, I mean, it's 12ml, but what is that? That's just over a third of a standard foundation, so fair enough. I've got the colour medium. Really, really, really like that. And it has just launched, as in IT Cosmetics, the brand, not it, has just launched in the UK for the first time. So yeah, you can now buy it here. Hooray! And another new discovery this month that I've actually had for probably like 6 weeks, but I've only just started using it, and I'm obsessed with it because I've never quite seen anything the same as this. It's the Chanel eyeliner. This is their signature de Chanel Stilo eyeliner, and I'm not sure if this is limited edition or not, because I believe it was part of their summer collection, but it is really, really unusual. The only thing I've ever tried similar to it is the Kat Von D eyeliner, but it's a totally different shape in the sense that it's a brush. So it's a black liquid liner, but it's in a really, really flexible kind of brush. The actual like applicator reminds me of a Touche Eclat, but a little bit smaller. It's kind of like halfway in between Touche Eclat and the Kat Von D eyeliner, but it's so easy to do like a really, really quick and pretty eyeliner. Liquid liner is sometimes a pain in the ass. Like, I took so long to perfect it, and I generally, I cannot speak today, I generally prefer the like felt tip end ones rather than these ones, but this is actually so good, and it makes it so easy, and it just glides on really nicely. Big fan of that, and it stays on as well. The only thing I've noticed is after maybe 8 hours, it goes on like the inner corners of my eyes. But if you have it in your bag just to touch up, really, really good. And the actual like wing doesn't go, whereas a lot of the ones that I use, sometimes they'll stay in the middle and then the wing will go, which is really annoying. So that has been a favourite this month. Another one that I've used every single day this month, because I finally can, and I can finally talk about it, is my Brow Define Pencil with Eylure. This came out at the beginning of the month. And I've been basically using it every day to do my eyebrows. It has two ends. I've spoken about this a couple of times, so if I'm repeating myself to you guys, I'm sorry, but it has two different colours on it. So I use the lighter one on like the inner corner, so I don't get that like angry brow look, and to like draw a straighter line on my, what is this bit called? Like the underneath straight bit there on the lower line of my brow. I like draw that in. And then I use a darker shade to do the ends and the arch, and then fill in any sparseness as well, and it stays on all day. It's just like the perfect texture. I'm aware I'm blowing my own trumpet here, but it is just a really good texture. You know, some brow pencils are really dry and you have to like press really hard to get any pigment out of them, and then some of them are too soft and you're like, oh, and you've like drawn on crazy angry brows. But yeah, this is just perfect. Absolutely love it. That is in Boots. And another thing I've been using for my brows is the Eylure Dybrow Dye Kit. Now, I had used this once before, like in an absolute pinch, when I couldn't get a brow appointment before an event and my brows were like crazy. I was like, I need to dye them and like pluck them, whatever. And I generally, like, I've been using this at home for the past few months. I haven't actually had my brows tinted. I still go in and have them threaded, but I used to do HD brows, so go in and get them like tinted and waxed and threaded and plucked and trimmed and all that kind of stuff. But now I'm just getting them threaded and then dyeing them at home, and this is working really well. It lasts maybe like a month, I would say. I'm not sure how long it's supposed to, like up to 6 weeks. It lasts about a month on me. I've used it already maybe 4 times, and it's really good. So yeah, that is working for me, loving it. What else have I been loving this month? Oh, something that I never thought I would say that I loved is the lip products that I'm wearing now, and it is from Huda Beauty. It's the liquid matte lipstick. I dismissed these from Huda Beauty because I thought they would be very similar to the super drying liquid lipsticks that that kind of makeup look like is attached to. Do you know what I mean? Like Anastasia Beverly Hills. Huda Beauty is obviously like, I cannot actually believe how well she's done. She's an incredible businesswoman, clearly, because she's like dominating the world of makeup right now from being a blogger. Like, it's pretty awesome. But her kind of beauty style and like all of that is not really that similar to mine. So I was kind of like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna like those lipsticks. I think they're gonna be very similar to the Anastasia ones and the Kylie ones and the Colourpop ones, all of those ones that are very, very drying. I was like, it's gonna be just like that. Well, it's not. It is so liquid. It's almost like a water when you put it on. And then it does dry down to like a super matte, but it stays, something about it stays a little bit like sticky, but not like sticky like a lip gloss, but it just doesn't totally dry out. And it's so comfortable and it stays on for so long. And the colour that I love is Bombshell, which is the colour that I'm wearing now. It's like a nude, slightly peachy tone. And when I first put it on my lips, I was like, oh, I don't know if it's too peachy. But then once it dries down, I just really like it. It's just a very, very natural colour. Yeah, so loving that. I've also been using her highlighter palette. And I have to say, I do like it. I think it may be a little bit shimmery for me because it's like shimmery blush, shimmery like contour, shimmery highlight. Like it's maybe a bit much, but the actual product as a highlighter is beautiful. So yeah, really, really impressed with Huda Beauty. I totally like will eat my hat because I was wrong and I really like her stuff. The other thing that I have been loving this month is another thing that I bought when I was in the States that you might have seen in my Sephora haul. It's from Kevyn and it's this powder, which, can we just take a moment to look how pretty it is, because it is really nice. It's the Neo Bronzer in Sienna Warm Coral, and basically you get a bronzer, a blusher and a highlighter, and it's all kind of ombre. This is the perfect thing if you're like traveling, you just want to take one product, but it's also just really nice because you can get, you know, if you want a slightly more like vibrant blusher, you can go right in the middle. If you want a more glowy look, you can go halfway in between. If you want more bronzy, like you can just like kind of mix and match them, and I really like that a lot. The actual quality of Kevyn powders as well is amazing. Like their highlighter, their candlelight highlighter is stunning. It's something that everyone talks about like time and time again, and this is no different. So the quality of the powder is beautiful as well. Quite expensive. I think this was about $40+, but you're kind of getting a 3-in-1 product, so really lovely, and the compact's really nice. Mine is covered in fingerprints, but sign of it being a bit loved. Another thing I've been loving this month is from the Sanctuary Spa. So they've had a bit of a rebrand. The Sanctuary Spa they've been one of my favourite like high street brands for a really long time, and I think they're really underrated on YouTube as well. No one talks about them as much as they should, but they've had a bit of a rebrand, and they've introduced this new like sister kind of like spin-off brand called Being. I have to say, I don't really like the whole aesthetic of it. They've all got these funny like illustrations with like, I mean, this girl's got mangoes as eyes and she's kind of like biting her lip very seductively. It's not really my thing. I'm a bit like, Sanctuary was amazing before, they didn't need to do that. But this body butter is so good. I've had this for 2 weeks and I've used up half the pot, and it is a massive pot. I have been using a lot of body products recently because obviously as my body changes, I'm having a baby, I'm trying to like keep it all really moisturised, hopefully to reduce the chance of getting stretch marks. I don't know if it will work, but I've been using like lots of oils and stuff on my tummy, but this has been really good for the rest of my body, so like on my legs and arms and everything. I had such dry skin after coming back from holiday, and this fixed it right up. It literally is the most beautiful texture. It's like heavy, but it absorbs straight away, and it doesn't leave you with that kind of greasy feeling, so you can put your clothes on after a couple of minutes and you're not like, oh, like regretting it. And it's in the scent, they do like, I think there's like 5 different scents, and they do every product in all those scents. This is the chili mango and tonka bean. It basically just smells like mango, but it has like a slight warmth to it, which is really nice. So I've been loving that, and I'm sure in another couple of weeks I'll probably have finished this tub, so really like that. Another kind of body product that I have discovered this month that I think has just come out this month, but I've had it for a while, is the Kiehl's Creme de Corps Smoothing Oil to Foam Body Cleanser. I spoke about this in my new in August. I'm like, what month is it? I spoke about this in my, now it's leaking all over my hand, I didn't close it properly. I spoke about this in my new in August video. And it's so beautiful. It almost has like an almondy scent. And I, again, have been using lots of kind of like oil cleansers in the shower as well, just like anything to get more moisture into my skin. And this is so, so beautiful because it doesn't turn into like a proper foam. It almost turns into like a really gorgeous, like thick, kind of luxurious foam, and it's just so nourishing and gorgeous on your skin. I absolutely love it. As you can tell, I think I've only been using this for like a week and I've used up like quite a lot of it. And Kiehl's is obviously not the cheapest brand to buy a body wash from, so I need to slow down because it is too good. The other thing I've been loving, skincare wise, I haven't changed too much, but I've been using this in the shower this month. It's the new Lom Gel Balm Cleanser. I really, really didn't expect to like this actually. The Lom kind of, I don't know if she invented the balm cleanser, but she kind of made it popular with her original cleanser. And to be honest, I never liked it. I think it smelt funny. It was just really kind of waxy, and I used it a couple of times and was just like, this is just nowhere near as good as some of my other balm cleansers. But I gave this a go because I was like, oh, it's interesting, the gel balm cleanser. Not that many people do it. I know Aucoin obviously have their Renaissance one, which is kind of a similar vibe to that. Like it's gel, but it's balm at the same time. But I really like this. It is like the perfect hybrid if you're looking for something that is kind of gel enough that you can use like in the shower and you don't have to use a muslin cloth. It works really well. Or if you're looking for something that's a little bit more, or maybe a little bit less heavy on your skin than a like traditional balm, then that's good too. So I've been really liking this. Quite expensive because it's Lom. Lom is an expensive brand, but I've been liking it. I've been using it pretty much every day. And the other thing I've been using every day, and this is the last thing, I think this was in a favourites video a few months ago, but it's the only perfume that I've been reaching for since I've been pregnant. I've worn a couple of others like here or there that I like, but this is the one that I just gravitate towards. It's the Atelier Cologne Orange Sanguine. It's really fresh. I don't actually own many scents like this that are like pure citrus, fresh scents. And it basically just smells like freshly squeezed oranges. I don't know why I want to smell like that at the moment, but I do. It's so, so good. It doesn't last as long as I wish it did. But on the plus side, I have quite a big bottle of it, so it's going to last longer than a small bottle would. But yeah, it doesn't last as long as I had hoped, but it just smells so divine. Absolutely love that. And that is it for my August favourites. I hope you guys have had an amazing month. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you click that button down there somewhere. I can't remember which side it is, but it is good to have you here and I would like to see you again. I hope you have a great week and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.